Planet X TV.
Thanks, Heather. We're back here at Planet X with some more action.
This is Eric the X Guru. We got a great new product for you. It's called the Reef Surfer. We're here with Paul. Hey, how you doing, Paul?
Good. I'm just great, in fact. It's a beautiful day.
Awesome. Mark, how you doing, man?
Good, stoked.
So I've been seeing this thing, but I've never actually felt and touched it. What do we got here?
So basically what this is a fully operational underwater dive plane. You pull it behind a boat, and as you push down, it pulls you underwater, and then you fly around. It's ridiculous.
What made you come up with that idea? It's pretty nuts.
I think it was a couple rum punches, actually, out in the Caribbean on a pirate ship. So this old guy used to pull a plank of wood around, and this was the next step. So, yeah.
So if people want to find out more about this, where would they check it out?
Reefsurfer.com.
What's something like this retail for?
That's around $400. We have a couple of models. So this is the high performance model. We have a model that's a little better for beginners, but yeah, around $400.
So Paul, you guys took a little trip with Planet X. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we met with one of our athletes, Carlos Coste. He's a world record free diver. As you can imagine, this sport and free diving make a great match. And last time we went to Bonaire, we filmed with Carlos. And, of course, he took this board to the limit. Planet X was there to see all of that. And we are going back in, just in a couple of weeks here to put this board through its tests and paces again.
Cool. Well, let's go check out some footage from Bonaire of the Reef Surfer. So what's the difference between chumming for a great white with a head of tuna and dragging yourself behind a boat on the Reef Surfer?
The only difference is the bait's bigger. So, yeah.
You ever see any sharks? Like, do you have rear view mirror attachment for this thing?
I know they're there, but they don't bother me too much.
Nice. What's this made out of?
This is actually fiberglass resin that's compressed, so it's actually basically made out of the same stuff that a wakeboard's made out of. So
And the rope attaches through here?
rope attaches right here, and this hub is really strong. I think it's Delrin is the center hub. So.
And do you have any signaling to know if the rider falls off or lets go?
The board will float up to the surface.
Oh, okay.
And the rider will sink down to the bottom.
Okay. So Paul, go through the mechanics of, you got this on your boat, you're ready to go. Tell me how the whole scenario goes down.
Well, the first of it is the key to this entire operation for not only safety but operation is this central hub. This is our patented central hub design here, and it's 3 separate pieces, and there are internal stops, and this allows us to pull this board from one central point rather than multiple, and that eliminates any underwater snag potentials, leaving us in a better position to protect not only what's underwater, the coral and stuff like that, but it's more safe for the rider as well. And you hang on where you're comfortable. We've often been asked why there are no grips on here, but riders tend to want to hold this in different positions. Wherever they're comfortable, I like to hold in about here. And when you're skipping along the top of the surface, and when you're ready to go for a dive, the wings point down, get a little depth, and that's up to you. Your depth is completely up to you. It's totally intuitive. And when you want to do some tricks, that's what you do when these wings operate either completely together or completely separate from each other. And you can fly around and spin and twist and do whatever your little heart's desire.
What's the optimal speed to tow?
Well, it depends on the rider's skill always, but we need probably 3 or 4 knots to get you underwater, much faster than 8 or 9 knots. and this might be a good thing depending on your perspective, but you're going to lose your bathing suit any faster than that.
Okay, and you stay down as long as you can hold your breath?
As long as you can. And of course, you can go through training like free divers do to be able to stay down a long time. When we teach a little kid, they're under 10, 15 seconds and they come back up for air.
Hey, we're going to be back with more Heather and the Inn at Sunset Cliffs here with Planet X.
All right, we're back now. Pablo, tell us a little bit more about the Adrenalina Skateboard Marathon.
All right. Let me say one thing that everybody needs to understand. We wake up really early for the marathon because it's a permitted event by the city of San Diego, like I mentioned before. So to get permits for something like this, it needs to start at 7:30 in the morning. Okay, no skater wants to wake up that early, it's fine. But for something like this, you kind of like don't sleep the night before anyways. You know what I mean? Who does? You're so nervous and you're so anxious to get out there that nobody sleeps. So just don't go to sleep, just wake up really early if you wake up, and then just come in. We kick off at 7:30 in the morning. Usually we have the news. We have sponsored vendors that are by the start and finish line. The cool thing about doing laps is that you go around the start and finish line 6 times, and then your friends and relatives can be there cheering for you. You know, so we had people with signs and like cheering for everybody. So it's a fun environment. It's kind of like a party, and we're there all day till 1 o'clock.
That's so awesome. So it's for everybody, even if you don't know how to skateboard, any age, it's going to be an awesome day.
Yeah, plus it's set to promote health, fitness, and action sports. Usually part of the registration is donated to a great cause. This year I'm partnering with Summit for Stem Cells that together with the Parkinson's Association of San Diego raise funds and research for Parkinson's. So it's a great cause. Part of your registration is donated to a great cause, so it's great.
Everyone's a winner. So awesome. Okay, and I understand we actually have aerial footage so we can get a bird's eye view of all the action at the Adrenalina Skateboard Marathon.
Fruit falls from a tree close to which it stands. Water rolls over cotton candy sand. Taking our time as the tide rolls in. Kiss the tip and nail and hold it in. Oh, she floats to the sky. She's a bird, her soaring wings are open wide. In this moment, she realized she's got eyes, eyes,
Planet X is brought to you by Super Shuttle, the official transportation partner for Planet X TV. When you need a lift, think Super Shuttle. And by Suzuki, 50 years of performance in the USA and the official motorcycle for Planet X TV.
Thank you so much, Pablo, for being here with Adrenalina.
You're welcome.
That's going to do it for us today here at the beautiful Inn at Sunset Cliffs in Ocean Beach, California. See you next time.
Hey, that wraps us up here with Planet X on our Sunset Cliffs episode. We'll catch you next time.
I claim this world in the name of Planet X.